news, Vera. All as was, all as will be.
He's our son.
Aye, worse luck.
Look, he did wrong, I know that. And so does our Terry.
Of course he does. What the heck does that prove?
Look, there's good in him, I know that.
He's kidding you, Vera. And you're helping him by kidding yourself.
Well, he went and got our Tommy back. What does that show you?
All it shows me is he's up to something. Anyway, I've just rang the Ortons.
Oh, what did you do that for?
Because I want to know what's going on. I've heard what our Terry said. I want to hear their side of it.
Did they say what?
No, there was no reply. I'll ring back later.
Morning. Yeah, I say morning to your nana and your granddad.
Oh, Jack, look, don't he look well,
Aye, he's been well looked after.
Hey, he's got something for you. Go on, show your nana your picture.
Oh.
Supposed to be you.
Hey, look, Jack. Hey, ain't that good? Oh, thank you. Give us a kiss, eh?
I thought I'd take him out for a walk. We might go down the park. We're going to swings and the slides, eh? Yeah. So, is there any shopping you want while we're out?
Well, I don't think that's what I want, love.
Dad, what about
No.
you? Oh. Come on, son, then. Let's go and find some ice cream, shall we? Hey, see you later. Say ta-ta. Ta-da.
Come into the garden.
Why? Why can't you talk to me in the house?
Because the last thing I want is Norris overhearing this.
But it's time I was off to work.
Mavis. Listen. I've lain awake half the night thinking the unthinkable. And I'm convinced, totally and utterly, that something has happened to Angela.
Oh, Derry.
No, this has to be faced, Mavis. When I say something has happened to her, I mean, of course, that Norris has done something to her. Foul play, Mavis.
But you said yourself it's totally unthinkable.
Yes, until somebody thinks it. No, Mavis, I've been brooding. I've been turning the facts over in my mind, and it all fits. And say what you will, the reality is that people are done away with all the time.
Yes, but...
Nobody at the office has seen her or heard from her. She's not at home. And we've seen for ourselves that something clearly has happened at that house. Something sinister.
I'm not going to listen.
And last but not least, Norris. His behaviour has been distinctly abnormal.
Well, his behaviour's always been abnormal in my opinion.
Come on, Mavis, come on. You're fencing with words to avoid confronting the truth. I know that man. And I tell you that sometime in the last few days, he has done something. Some deed foreign to his normal nature.
Oh, yeah, they are looking lovely, aren't they?
What?
The flowers, aren't the flowers looking lovely, Norris?
Ah, Norris.
Flowers, yeah. They come up, they flourish for a while, and then they die. A bit like human life, really. And it's a short span at the best of times. And some are cut down in the prime.
Not too much butter on my tea cake. I don't like it swimming. On the other hand, I don't want it just smeared.
Do you ever get that feeling you've been here before? Percy, would you like to butter it yourself?
No, I would not. If I wanted butter myself, I could have stopped at home, couldn't I?
What a good idea.
Thank you.
Stephen!
How are you?
Oh, it's good to see you.
I was going to try and catch you yesterday, but I couldn't get away. Hi, Alma.
Oh, hi.
Look, I got a little gift for you.
For me. Thank you.
I got a few things for the kids, too. I wanted to drop them around tonight, if that's okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. They'd be thrilled.
Okay. Well, listen, I know you're busy, so I won't get under your feet. I'm meeting Mike this morning.
Oh, yeah, I think you mentioned it.
Okay, well, bye for now. And I'll see you tonight, Gail.
I see.
Well, you've seen him. Wasn't too bad, was it?
Oh, Gail, I just wish I could have stood here and felt embarrassed after the fool I made of myself.
But that wasn't all you felt.
Oh, I wish it had been, but I felt myself going weak at the knees, and I'm sure I was blushing. I'm just glad I managed to wriggle out of that lunch date with Mike yesterday. Well, while he's here, I'm just going to have to make sure I don't see him again.
You got it bad.
That ain't good.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Fancy coming over to the salon for a coffee?
I do, but I won't.
Don Brannan keeps popping in, so I better be here just in case.
Of course, me being my own boss, I don't have those little worries.
Oh no, you have those big worries.
Right, such as, what are you doing tonight?
I've got five-a-side soccer practice after work. I did mention it last night, but after that I'm available.
All right, I'll see you then.
See ya.
See you later.
Excuse me, pal. You couldn't take a look at the car for us, could you? Only we've just come from Blackpool. The last few miles, she's not been pulling very well.
Come on, Jeff.
Hang on. I've got to get the car seen to if you want it to get us back home.
You know what I want.
Hang on a minute. Look, it's probably something and nothing, but if you could take a look.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Thanks. I'll be at the Rover's return if you want me, OK?
Yeah, fine, Mr.
On. Right, I'm with you. Now look, he might not even have been here. I mean, he could be anywhere.
And whose fault is that? If we lose Tommy, I'll never forgive you.
Look, I've said I'm sorry, love. You know that.
Get him back. I don't care what it costs you. You understand me?
You've got visitors, Vera.
Hey, what they doing here,
You know
Vera?
damn well what they're doing here, Vera. They've come to see about Tommy.
Your Terry came and took him off us.
Yes, I know he did. And I know you must be feeling, but, well, he's entitled, isn't he? He's our Tommy's dad, isn't he, when all's said and done? I mean, you're just his grandparents, like me and our Jack.
You know we've done our best for Tommy. We've loved him. We've given him everything we can to make up for him losing his mum.
I know you have, but when it's all said...
Look, can I just tell you what happened?
Vera.
Can I just tell you?
Vera, can we just listen? Can we just be quiet and listen and find out what happened?
It were partly my fault.
Oh, it was all your fault.
Am I telling this or what? You see, this year, well, you know how much it costs bringing up a kiddie these days, so I thought, well, I won't send Terry his money this time.
What money? I don't understand this.
Look, they paid our Terry to have Tommy. Now, we know that, don't we?
You see, on top of that, we promised that we'd send your Terry 2,000 a year. That was the deal, till young Tommy was 16.
Well, that's disgusting. You stand there moaning when you've been buying our Tommy every year, like you pay for a three-piece sweet. Can't buy a kiddie like that. I'll tell you what, you want shooting,
Vera,
you.
Vera,
I don't care,
Vera,
don't tell him.
Vera, all right. All right, they bought Tommy. But you just remind yourself, girl, who was it who was selling him?
Off-licence fella here, stabbed in his own shop. 420 quid in till. And what does that get in paper? About 3 inches tucked away. 20 years ago, that would have been all over front pages. Then again, 20 years ago, we'd all have been shocked. Now it's just another killing. We take it all for granted.
Yeah.
Murder now. It's not news anymore. Not unless you're somebody famous.
Well, there's so much of it and it's happening all the time. Rita. Derek thinks it's happened to Angela. He thinks Norris has done away with her.
If that's a joke, Mavis, it's not funny.
No, it's not. I'm serious. Derek thinks Norris Cole has done away with Angela.
Oh. Well, if you're serious, then that is funny. Oh, come on, Mavis. Not even Derek's as daft as that.
No, he's got his reasons for thinking it, Rita. I mean, Angela has disappeared and Norris is behaving very peculiar.
It's always been peculiar, that fella. Norris Cole couldn't knock the skin off a rice pudding.
Oh, well, maybe.
If Angela would make two of him, he'd have no chance. Now I can see him tackling somebody his own size, like one of your garden gnomes.
Look, I said he wants our Tommy to live with him, and he is his dad.
That's just his way of getting back at me, that, because I never paid his last instalment.
It all makes sense now. Now I know what Terry's up to.
Shut up, you. You don't know a thing about our Terry's feelings.
don't
Shut
I?
up.
We only want to take him home where he belongs, Vera. It's the only home he knows. He hardly knows Terry.
Talking about me?
Tommy? Oh, Tommy.
Yes, well, now you know, because that's how I feel about him. But you two didn't care, did you, when you took him?
What are you and Doreen doing here? Social visit, is it?
Don't play games, Terry. You know why we're here. We've come for Tommy.
Jeff, I've already told you.
Look, I know what you've told me, right? Well, we give in. You win, Terry. How much do you want? just name your price, eh? Then we can all go home and get back to normal.
I don't want your money. Can't you understand plain English?
Terry, please. Jeff's sorry. He knows he shouldn't have gone back on the deal.
I keep trying to get through to you. It's not about money.
That'll be the day.
Shut up, you. You've always been against him, haven't you? Your own son.
It's about Tommy. What about Tommy?
Well, that's what we're talking about, innit?
Yes, and the little lad sat here with all this argy-bargy going over his head and it is wrong, and I don't want this little lad upset. Come on, my son. You come with me. Let's go and see your granddad's pigeons, eh? Eh? Come on, my little lad. Just see if you can settle it without thumping each other, if you can. Come on.
Look how Jack's right. It's what's best for our Tommy. That's all that matters.
Well, that's what we think. Terry, now come on. Granted, Jeff shouldn't have stopped your money.
And I've said I'm sorry. Look, and I'll make it up to you.
But we've looked after Tommy. He's happy. He's doing well. He's settled. He's got his pals. We couldn't do more for him than we have done. You must admit that.
Yeah, you've been great for him, and I appreciate that. But I'm Tommy's dad, and I want him. What else can I tell you?
You didn't want him before.
And I hold my hand up. Say what you want about that, because I plead guilty. But, well, now, I know better. And Tommy belongs to me.
4,000. That's the best I can do. 4,000 a year.
There we are, love. 11:44.
It's Garrett's flaming motorbike magazines. That's what bumps it up. Won't mind, but he only has them to see what price bikes are fetching.
Oh, dear. There we are, love. 56.
I'll sell that bike of his one of these days, when his back's turned.
Well, if you do, hang on to crash helmet, eh?
Yeah, I will. See ya.
Ah, now, come here. What's all this about Norris Cole murdering Angela?
Shh, Rita, for goodness sake. Norris would have grounds for slander against me if that got about.
Yes, he would. But only if he's innocent. So you're not sure about this ridiculous accusation, obviously.
Rita, if I was sure, I would go to the police. Of course I'm not certain. It's just I have this very strong feeling that Norris has done something desperate. And I wish I didn't.
Rita thinks it's all in the mind, Derek.
Perhaps it is. I very much hope so.
Well, granted, Norris Cole is odd. I mean, to be honest, he gets on my nerves creeping about. Puts me in mind of Dr. Crippen.
Oh.
I wish I'd never said that. Now, look, you two are going to have me as daft as you are. I don't believe Norris Cole would tackle anything bigger than an earwig.
Well, let's hope you're right, Rita. But there's only one thing that worries me. Oh, never mind.
No, go on, Derek.
Well, it's just... Angela is the kind of woman who can drive a man to fury. She can rouse in a man, in a husband, a strong impulse to throttle her. Now, I happen to know that because I used to be married to her. And I had the impulse myself.
Take him for some lunch.
Yeah? Go throw some in. There you are. There you are. See, it's not a bad life being a pigeon, you see, son. Really. There's the odd cat chases you and the odd hawk. Other than that, it's not bad. Wouldn't mind being a pigeon myself. I think, you know, yeah. I think when I come back, I'm going to come back as a pigeon. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to fly very low over your grandmother.
I can get my solicitors onto this, you know.
And what good's that going to do you? Tommy's my son. The law's on my side.
Don't threaten him, Jeff. Terry, please. Please don't take Tommy away from me.
Well, what about when you took him off me, eh? Oh, that were all right, I suppose. Well, now you know what I went through.
Yes, I do. And I'm sorry, Vera. But we've had him 2 years now. He's like my own.
Hey, come on. You can still come and visit him, you know.
Yeah. Come and visit him where? Here? Is this where you're planning on living?
No. Hey. I'm working in Sheffield now. Home installation. I've got a decent job. I'm doing okay.
He needs a woman. He needs mothering.
You get all that. I've got a girlfriend over there who'll help me. And like I say, you can come and visit him. Yeah. And in a year or two, when he's settled down, well, maybe he can come
Look,
and
it's
stay
all
with you.
codology, is this? I don't believe a word of it.
Now listen, you. I think it's time you took Doreen home. Because we're going round in circles here. You're just upsetting everybody.
5,000 quid. That's my final offer. 5,000 quid a year.
Look, Jeff, I keep telling you, but you won't listen. There isn't enough money in the world to buy Tommy off me. Tennis shorts? Of course I'll be interested.
We got some great new designs, and we'd be looking for a star player to endorse it. So, you'd be interested?
You know me, nothing makes me more interested than a good deal. Oh, which reminds me, Friday night dinner still free?
Sounds great.
Right, Am and I take you somewhere special.
Okay.
That should be an interesting evening.
Yeah, hope so. Same again.
Yeah, please.
Cheers. Mum, don't stir it, okay?
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about,
Right,
Steve.
G&T, 2 scotches, please, for now.
Coming up.
Hi. We friends yet?
Hello, Mike. Oh, I suppose so. Hey, listen, who's that with Audrey?
Sam, Canadian business tycoon.
Oh, that's him, is it? I heard he was tasty.
Yeah, look, what are you doing Friday night?
Not a lot, or any other night, come to that.
Right, come out to dinner with us. Me, Alma, Steve, and you make up the foursome. You'll be doing me a little favour, and you'll enjoy it, I promise you.
Okay, then, why not? Thanks very much.
Keep the change, sweetheart. Listen, come over. I'll introduce you. Stephen, I'd like you to meet Pidge.
What can I say? It's not up to me, is it?
It's all your fault.
I did my best. What else could I do? Look, I'll keep in touch, Jeff. Aye, see you, Jack. Take care on the way home, mate.
Oh, Derek, I'm home. Oh, I must say, this garden does do you credit.
Yes. Do you know, out here in the fresh air, among all the flowers and the plants, I have to say that all those fears and suspicions I had about Norris, well, no doubt Rita is quite right.
I think perhaps we put 2 and 2 together and made 5.
Or even 55. Yes, Angela can drive a man to the edge of violence. I know that. But he doesn't have to cross that line. He can do as I did. Simply walk away.
But you walked away to me, Derek.
Yes. Poor old Norris. He'll never be as lucky as I was. Come on, let's go and have a drink.
There you go.
Oh, good, I'm ready for that. It's been a really difficult day.
Yeah. Well, Glad Rags on Friday. We're on the town.
Oh, great. Where are we going?
Taking Stephen out for a meal, and then we'll hit a couple of clubs.
Oh, Mike.
What's wrong with that? You'll enjoy it.
Well, you know what you like. You be talking business all night. Just leave me out. You take him on your own.
I can't do that. It's a foursome. Deirdre's coming.
Deirdre?
Yeah, a bit of company for Stephen. Look, relax. It's all arranged. You'll enjoy it.
Oh, no, Jack. Half a bitter, please, and a medium sherry, please.
Medium sherry.
Good evening, Mr. Williams.
Hello.
Hello.
Thought you'd be up on your allotment.
Oh, not this evening.
That pal of yours, Norris, whatever his name is, he's pretty keen, isn't he? He were up there till the night, digging away.
Digging?
Oh, I think he was establishing a herb garden, Mr. Williams.
It didn't look like that to me, but he were digging away like a good un. Mind you, I'm pretty certain he were digging a part that you'd already cleared yourself. But I didn't like to say anything to him. Well, you don't like to discourage folk, do you?
Mavis, I think we... Come on.
Oh, Derek, you don't...
No, come on, come on.
Oh, heck. If I said something...
Have a lager, Jack.
All right, come on.
Want to help, Dad?
Not off you, I don't want you stood behind this bar.
Can I join the common herd on the other side, then? Or am I bad?
You want the hell you like, but don't ask me to serve you.
Can you get us a pint of bitter, please, gorgeous?
Coming up.
Did he call you Dad?
Aye, surprised I've got such a grown-up son, are you?
I'm surprised you've got such a good-looking one.
Derek, let's phone the police.
I've no wish to be made a fool of, Mavis, if we're wrong.
But what if we're right?
That's been freshly dug. That must be where Norris...
Oh.
Where... Oh, Lord. Mavis.
You had something to say to Raquel, didn't you, Tony?
Did I?
Yes, you did. About Raquel's aromatherapy.
I think Tony said quite enough about that from what I've been hearing.
Well, no. I mean, I did want to apologise about that. I really didn't think there were anything, you know, dodgy about it. It was just a joke, and I mean, I know nothing about aromatherapy, and I'm really, really sorry.
Apology accepted.
Well, yes, there's a lot of ignorance about aromatherapy, especially the massage part of it. You know, the different massages that we do with our hands. You see, some people don't know the difference between effleurage and deportment.
I'm one of them. Still, as long as you know what you're doing, eh?
Oh, I know, certainly. Practice a lot on curling.
Here, I've put our Tommy to bed. Told him a story. He's fast asleep, bless him.
Just don't get too used to him being here, V.
Why not? He's my grandson. Where's that, Terry?
He's found a friend just about his level and all.
Do you know, I'm sick of you going on at him. Look, he's changed his ways, hasn't he? He's a different lad now. Oh, you think what you like. I'm proud of him.
Half of the bitter, please.
Right, Cook. Your pals are in. Derek and Mavis. By, they're an odd couple, aren't they?
How do they?
Well, we were talking about you, and I mentioned you digging his allotment for him till the night, and they went all peculiar. Rushed out, left their drinks.
Oh, did they? Yeah.
You see him there, that little fella, Norris Cole. Now keep this to yourself. Derek Wilton's worried about him. He thinks he might have done away with his wife.
You're kidding me?
Without a word of a lie. I tell you, when Derek gets started, he gets Mavis going and she eggs him on. I'm just glad they found each other, instead of making another couple as daft as they are.
Did they give any indication as to where they might be going?
Well, up to the allotment, I think. Why, heck, it is me. Up and it's me breath.
Let's go home, Derek.
Mavis, I'm not going until I'm quite satisfied that... Oh, Mavis, there's something here.
That's it. Phone the police.
Not yet. Oh, Lord. Mavis.
Dirk, old man.
Doris!
Found it. I thought it was safe here. I thought nobody would ever dream of looking here.
Norris, you need help.
Look, nobody need ever know it, except for you, me, and Mavis. Eh? I mean, she had it coming to her, didn't she? She asked for it, taunting me. She said I was no good at it.
Norris, you can't keep this hidden.
Oh, but it seems such a pity, doesn't it? I mean...
All right. Whatever you say.
What's he doing?
Golf clubs?
Angela's. She thinks more of these than she does of me.
Her golf clubs? You buried her golf clubs?
Yeah. What do you think I buried?